This is Mulligans and Hackers, powered by the 36 a day golf company.
All right, Mulligans and Hackers Golf Podcast, episode number 152. It has been a while.
We took last week off.
Yeah, a couple weeks. It's been kind of a wild, rainy, wet, weird start to the summer season for our golf year.
It has been, yeah, just very blah.
Yeah.
Very blah. The game is very blah. The enthusiasm for the game is almost non-existent for me. And again,
Well, I
you
mean, if I'm being honest, like normally I would be at the range like 2 to 3 times a week. I think I've had 2 range sessions all year.
me too.
Like
Ranges
it's just
the entire year.
it's just been busy
Um,
doing other things. Things have been coming up.
for me, outside of the golf world, life has gotten real for a while, and you know, I don't live to work. I work to live, but right now work is very trying. The last 3 weeks have been probably the three worst weeks in my 20-year career at the job that I have. It's taken a lot out of me physically and mentally, and I am not ready for this golf. Like we've talked about it before. We'll say it here now. Like I did not enjoy the weekend we went to Strathmore and Airdrie. Um, I had already spent 2 hectic weeks at work, um, working late, long hours. Uh, the physical part of the job is back, and when I went to Strathmore and Airdrie, I didn't really have a lot in the tank, and I spent 2 weeks go go go, and then when I woke up Saturday and Sunday, it was go go go, and then when I got back Sunday, it started for me again on Monday, go go go. I haven't really had a break, and I'm not 20 anymore. I can't do this.
That's fair.
So you know, I've taken a back seat when it comes to AGT this year. I played Strathmore and Airdrie. I did not have fun, and again, has a lot to do with it when it comes to the mental part and being ready to do this. I'm drained every day when I get home, Monday to Friday. I can't go and get in a vehicle, drive, and go and think that I'm going to enjoy my trip. It's just not right there in the cards right now. So I've pretty much put AGT to the side for the rest of the year. If something happens, I'll look at something, maybe Mickelson, but that's off the table. I'm not even like, and I put this to bed, and it made me feel a lot better that I'm not looking at that as being rushed. So you and I, because you're still doing all the events you wanted to do.
Yeah, it's
Um,
still the ones that I'm signed up for.
so, but you and I both have signed up for a ton of tournaments here,
Yeah.
so that when I'm done a 6 hour round of golf, I can come home, go to bed, and in my own bed,
Something to be said for sleeping in your own bed.
and I'm not getting to a hotel at 10 o'clock at night looking for something to eat at 10 o'clock at night just to get up at 8 in the next morning, drive to the next golf. Right now in my life, that I can't have that, so I'm putting it to bed. And I appreciate Leah having a spot for me for the pass, but I had to pass on it because I'm just not there. Because it would have been another get off work at 4:30 Friday because I couldn't get the time off, and get out there at about 10 o'clock at night, get up in the morning, go to Crow's Nest Pass, play a 6 hour round, get back to Sparwood, whatever time at night, get up the next morning, do it all over, and then drive home 4 hours. And then get up and get back to this chaos. That's my job right now. I'm not into it.
Yep.
So put it to bed.
Well,
And
that's fair.
I got a phone call today, this being Monday. This pod will be out on Tuesday. Um, we're not going to the Tour Championship this year.
No, it's just I would have liked to go, but it's not going to work out in the cards. I got some things going on at work too, that have just kind of made that really hard to work, and I kind of came to grips with that the last week or so, and kind of said, you know what, I'd like to go, but it's going to be there next year. It's
And
okay.
again, the AGT is going to be there for a lot longer than we. It's just going to be there every year for us when we want to do something. Um, I would love to have a year where I can do every event.
Yeah, it'd be
That's
amazing, but
that's just not in the cards. So, but we got to when we put the Tour Championship to bed, you and I both, I had come to that conclusion probably a little sooner than you.
Yeah. Yep.
And when you said, yeah, you know what, I'm not thinking about it either. Immediately, both of our minds went to the Halo tournament here in town.
Yeah.
Because it was one of our favorite tournaments we did. It's 4-person scramble. And the last year we played in it, we won it.
We won 2 in a row.
Did we win 2 in a row?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we finished second in the one.
Well, maybe we did.
Yeah.
But we lost because of stupid handicaps or something.
So we didn't defend our championship last year because we went to the Tour Championship because it falls on the same weekend. So immediately when we put that little nugget to bed, we both went, okay, let's see if there's any spots available left for the Halo tournament. Got a phone call today. Our team is in.
Perfect.
So I am stoked for that because it's a tournament that I really like. I enjoy it. And now that it's on the cards, it actually made me feel a lot better today when I got that phone call. It was like, it's like cool. When we've signed up for some other ones as well. Obviously, the Canada Day one.
Yeah, Canada Day alternate shot. We do that every year.
We do it every year, but we suck at it because.
Well, it's going to be different this year because your game is like in a weird place compared to mine right now.
Oh yeah, well we'll see. And we signed up for this
triple six
challenge.
Yeah, so this is a new tournament this year. They had an opening on the course. They were looking for an extra tournament. So
where's AGT?
Wayne and Connor put this one together, and so it's called the 666 Challenge. So you play in pairs, and it's handicapped and whatever, and there's different flights. And so the first 6 are Scotch rules, which means that you tee off and then you play your partner's ball. You play your partner's tee shot out that ball. And then the next 6 holes are alternate shot. And then the final 6 holes are net best ball, which pretty cool. It's something different, right? Like something that we've never really done. Like we've done the alternate shot, the Scotch, just never played that. And then at best ball, I mean, well, like that's just how you normally would play. But it's something different that should be fun. And it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
I'm just looking forward to the food at Medicine Hat after all these tournaments.
Oh yeah, it's always good.
It's always
well, and I mean, we'll have our club championship that always falls the weekend after Mickelson.
So we're doing these 2 tournaments. We're doing Halo. We're doing our club championship, and we're doing the Ironman.
Yeah, the Ironman will be September, October.
You'll have a really busy summer if you're doing the AGT events. I will still get a handful of tournaments in locally here, and I'm stoked about that.
Yep.
So that's kind of where we are when it comes to schedule wise. I'm actually going to Drumheller this weekend, and I'm hoping I can get maybe 9 holes in at the Drumheller course this weekend while you're out in the pass. Yeah,
that would be good. I've heard good things about that course. That's supposed to be pretty nice down there. So
yeah, there we are. It's not ideal, because obviously I want to do more AGT events, but life takes its twists and turns. You just got to roll with it. And I'm not 20 years old anymore. I'm north of 50, so I don't like go. I like my downtime.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all there for everything happens for a reason, right? You just put it into perspective for you. I mean, next year things change a little bit, and maybe you're able to play way more.
Yep.
And you just don't know until you're there.
That's just the way it is. I can't mentally get there. I wasn't mentally there in Strathmore and Airdrie, and I'm not. Let's just say it. I'm not fucking throwing my money away just to do it, right? I want. I have other priorities and other things I want to do, and I'm just going to save a few bucks, and there might be something coming down the line for some new Tinker toys and stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, that might not be the worst thing for you to do.
So, and we've got to play a few rounds. Again, we talk about not getting the range time in it because I've totally lost that short game. Like that was at the beginning of the year. That I was playing well and my, short game putting was, blah, blah, blah. But, I'm hitting the ball way better than I ever have. And all I can do, like for the past 3 weeks, I haven't been able to get out of the 90s.
No, and I mean, like I've said it the last couple weekends when we've gone out, right? Because we've had a couple weekends off now, just playing at home, and like I said to you after the last couple, I'm like, dude, you're hitting the ball well. Like the scoring's going to come if you just keep hitting it like that.
And I had a decent round. Like again, I shot 93, I think, on Saturday. Um, it's the doubles and triples that were killing me. Like when I would get out of shape, I couldn't get myself back because again, that fine part of the game is just not there.
Well, and if you're playing the hat, like, I mean, you have to play it to know the course, but like, there's a lot of trees.
Yep.
And if you
Yep.
don't take your medicine or you don't end up in a spot where
Yep.
there's a gap, it's hard to get back into play,
You
right?
bet.
Like your doubles can come fast
Oh,
if
yeah.
if you're
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're not smart.
You bet.
Like you have to take your
You
medicine.
bet. Hole number 8 and hole number 15, they will eat you alive.
Oh,
And again, so
100%.
will the par threes if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, well, the par threes are
Par
all
threes-
have a million bunkers around them.
Par threes will be a double real quick if you're not really conscious of what you're doing around those par threes or
Yep.
where you are. But shot a 85 yesterday. There was a lot of things that went well. I still had a few double squares on the card, but I think I made 4 putts from around 15 feet. It was
You made a couple really nice ones.
one to save par, one to save a bogey, and one to save a double bogey. You know what I mean? Like it keeps that triple off the card. I had 9 pars yesterday, so that was cool. Hit some greens, had some 3 putts, but an 85 was really good just to get out of the 90s, right? Like it's just been routine. Like
It's a good round for you.
every time you show up, it's a 92.
Yep.
Right, 92, 92, 93. And that gets old real quick. But getting off the tee box is fine. Hitting my irons really good. Just getting up around the green, all that.
Your
game.
approach shots and in are kind of been a little questionable lately.
Questionable.
You've been working on some new stuff which should help with the approach shots. And like tonight, like even we went out and it was and the bring of rain brought more rain. Go figure.
Yeah, we were on hole number 6.
Yes.
And it came down.
It was pouring. We were just hanging out.
That being said,
yep,
I had my umbrella. You had yours. We had rain gear. We were good.
You didn't mental midget and leave. So
nope.
it was good.
I just played on. We waited for the rain to die down a little bit and just kept playing. So
yeah, it was good.
And again, like I said, my approach on number 9, like fairway from the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Easy
shot, par.
Like easy par. It's like, okay, fine. I actually do feel that like off the tee box, obviously is great. My approach shots, the ball striking is better. I got to work on my aim points and, trying not to miss both ways, like having a fade or a draw. And
not really, you want just a single miss.
And not really knowing what you're getting, but getting the distance with each club that I need.
Yep.
If I'm 120 yards out, I know the club I'm hitting. If I'm 150 yards out, I know what club I'm hitting, right? And on holes, especially at par threes, where I normally would use woods and hybrids, I'm using irons.
Yep.
Because I can get there now. And again, that little bit of development is good to see because it's been a long time before I've seen in my ball striking or that type of part of the game an uptick. It's been a while.
Yeah, like, you're stretching right? out, so, which is increasing your distances. You're kind of heading towards your probably getting closer to your max.
Yeah, and just got to kind of, but again, not getting to the range, not working on it, just doing it on the course.
But that's a certain type of practice that does work, right? Because it's real practice. I mean, the range is nice when you have certain things you want to work on. Like, I was early in the season, I was fucking snap hooking everything. Well, not snap hooking, but it was damn near a snap. I was really overdrawing everything. So then I went to the range and I worked a little bit on, either a club on your back heel or like a range bucket underneath my back toes and just focusing on weight transfer when it was supposed to be. I spent one session and I fixed it.
Well, talking about where our games are, like you put a 4-iron in the bag, right? A 4 and a 5-iron.
Yeah, last year. Yeah,
last year, and you're using that this year. But now you've added your woods again, not the driver, because
3 and 5.
But you've added your 3 and 5, and
the last 2 weeks I've pretty well hit them off just about every tee box.
And you got that draw because you want to play it out to the right, and just because of the way you grip the club, man, that just eats up yards for you. Like if you can put it in play without snap hooking it,
I find it's all in my takeaway and my return to the ball. So, which is what I've really found. and I'm figuring out how to get a little push off the tee box, like what's causing that, get a little bit
Yep.
of a draw, which is, so that you can almost play it. I'm getting pretty confident with those clubs. Like I say, the last 2 weeks, like I was kind of at a point in my game where I'm like, really wasn't playing well. And off the box, it didn't matter what I was hitting. It just wasn't doing anything. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna start working with my woods and just get the confidence. And now it's like the confidence is growing. I've bombed some out there, some
You have.
really, really big
Well, again, it
bombs.
was over the last 4 rounds that we've played. A couple of the par fives going for them in two.
Yeah, like I
Right.
mean, an opportunity, right? Because you go from hitting a 4-iron, which I'm hitting maybe like 240. Now I'm hitting my 3-wood. I'm hitting at 270, 280,
Right.
and it's yeah, it's just it's a different game,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, my scores kind of reflected that too.
Well, Saturday, the number 11, right? You hit your tee shot. Didn't you have like a 7-iron in?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it was
On a
a
par
par five. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Wind help, of course, but
that's upside when you're using woods off of the tee box for yourself, right?
yeah, and I mean, I shot like last Saturday. I shot an 80. I was on pace to shoot a 77 going into 18. I decided poor club selection on 18. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try a 5-wood off this tee box, and you don't need a 5-wood. Like a 6-iron is great. A 4-iron, if I get my natural
Your
curl with it,
6-iron
is
can
good.
get you up to the corner.
But my 6-iron is a perfect club on that one. So I took the 5-wood, and I'm like, I'm gonna rip it around the corner. Well, I fucking pushed it right out over the road, OB. So then I'm 3 off the tee into the fucking trees. I hack it around a little bit. I end up with a triple, and I go from a 77 to a fucking 80.
To an 80.
And I'm like, overall, 80 is great.
Yeah.
But I'm just mad about the round, right? And then like the Sunday, I shoot an 84, and then I go out. That Friday, I shot a 79 at Redcliffe on the Friday, and it was just easy getting around. And then this past Saturday, I go out, I shoot another 80. Like I'm playing, I think I've played the back at like one or two over the last couple times, like when I'm playing well. And then yesterday, I go out, I shoot an 85 or an 86, and it was just a couple doubles with some penalty strokes and a couple wayward tee shots, which got me in a couple tough spots. But overall, like the confidence for me is growing. Like I love a good 3-wood off the tee now, and it's like you're just playing it, and even a bad 3-wood now is like they're not horrendous, but a bad 3-wood is like a pretty solid 6-iron. So it's not putting me in like brutal positions typically. And it's opening up the ability for me to really challenge some holes and to if I need to try and put some pressure on coming down, right? Like I mean, we talk about it today on 5. I topped my it was started raining, and I was like really quick return. So I topped it. And I mean, I haven't been topping many off the tee with my woods. I've actually been hitting them really well. So I top it to the fairway, and I get up there. I'm like, I don't know, I'm like 240, 250 out. I'm like, I'm going to 5-wood it. It's into the wind. Hit the 5-wood right into the bunker on the front. And I'm like, you know what? I'm happy with that. That's a great ball. And then I 2 out of the sand and then 2 putt for a bogey. So, it's, I wouldn't normally have the courage or the confidence to do that,
Yep.
but it's growing.
And again, that's the shot you should make.
Yes.
And you made it. Okay, we wound up in the bunker, but again, you have your chance to get up and down.
Well, and my bunker play lately has been really good. Like, I mean, I have had the odd time in the bunker where I've got like a couple times here and there. Like when I'm on the last 2 Sunday rounds in the bunker have kind of been
Yeah.
But the Saturday rounds where I've been lights out hitting 80, it's been like, I don't know how many times I've gotten up and down with just beautiful shots out of the bunker. Just a much cleaner game. So my game's coming around. It looks like I'm probably going to be in the B flight because my handicap snuck down under 11 again now. So I'm sitting at a 10.7. So it looks like I'll probably sneak into the B flight for Crow's Nest, looking like just under 6,300 yards for me, which I mean is normal.
It's what we played today. It's what we play all weekend.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yards, right?
Which is fine. It's just it's interesting because it's like the last when I played Strathmore and Woodside, a couple of the guys in the C flight are like, "What are you doing slumming down here with us?" And I'm like, "Man, my game sucks right now." But yeah, it's amazing what a couple weeks of just low pressure, fun golf will do.
I actually enjoyed golf yesterday on the Sunday. Like I shot an 85, but I was a lot mentally clearer on the course yesterday, and it kind of showed. I was able to stay in the round, and I didn't have any distractions like I've had the past few little while. So, um, big step forward. Yeah, again, we wanted to get out and get some reps in tonight. I played bogey golf tonight, but no big deal because it was rainstorm and windy, and you just go and hit shots, right?
Yeah, I tried a couple of things tonight. I think I finished at 7 over. I had 2 doubles, and it was kind of. But I tried a few things tonight that I normally wouldn't try if I was trying to score because it was a practice round,
Yeah.
right? So that's a perfect time to try them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going away this weekend. Just again, no golf. Maybe 9 holes in Drumheller or something. I'm going to bring the clubs. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on Friday and then get in the car and drive to Pincher, and then get up and like I don't think tea time start until like 1 o'clock or something on Saturday, so it's not too bad. You can get a good night's rest and just kind of relax, and then head out there and play some. See if I can put together 2 good rounds. I mean, we're talking about it coming up. I mean, I got the President's Cup experience, ended up winning that. I mean, I got a win last year on the AGT. I'd like to start accumulating majors so I can start my Grand Slam, my
Grand Slam tour,
Grand Slam trip here, and try and start. You got to get one to start it, so I'd like to start one, and then I mean it's a good opportunity. The Southern Alberta one changes every year, so that one's kind of cool because it rotates into different places, and then I mean the match play one at Ponoka later next month is like I played last year and it was kind of like you play match play in men's league and I played a lot of it last year and I'm still playing it this year in men's league, but like it was kind of a different introduction for me. And now like this year having gone to the President's Cup, played in those match play moments, played in the Ponoka match play last year, I feel like I'm excited and ready to give it a good go there. And then yeah, it's going to be a lot of golf and a lot of competitive golf over the next, like, I don't have very many weekends that are free for non-competitive golf. So it's going to be a grind.
Yeah. And I want my free weekends right now. So, but I'm looking forward to tournaments that we're in. And
I can't wait to go to Halo and hopefully win that sucker again.
Yeah. Again, for me, that's what I want. You know what I mean? We have the team to do it.
Yeah. We know that course inside and out.
Inside and out. And again, I want to go tackle it again. We'll go play a practice round in the morning and
get out in the shotgun, play a practice round,
and go.
Yep, and know how she is. And I mean, we've done it before. We know. I mean, and I feel like a lot of those greens now are almost drivable for all of us.
I agree.
Like,
because do we play that from the blacks or from the whites?
It's from the blues,
or the blues,
which is the second furthest back.
Okay,
unless they've changed that, but the last couple of times we played, they're from the blues. And like, I mean, a lot of those are drivable, but I mean, I'm looking at some of those and I'm like, I can drive those with a fucking iron. Some of them now that I'm thinking about it, and it's crazy, right? Like, as long as you're like semi-accurate, and all it takes is 1 out of 4 of us to get it on there.
You bet. Well, again, I'm going to pound it out in the fairway and let the rest of you guys rip.
Yeah, but I mean, there's even a couple that, like, with your added distance, you can rip on for them, right? So it'll be interesting. It should be exciting. I think that year we won. We put down, it was like a -22 or -23 or something like score. That. I mean, keep in mind you can buy gimme strings and stuff because it's a fundraiser, right? So that stuff adds up and gets you some extra strokes, or takes some strokes away. But it should be fun. I want to see if they brought in the heckle hole that I suggested the last time we were out.
Well, have you seen those guys that do the heckles?
Yeah.
They are absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I know. It's awesome.
I would love to see those
I said that. I was like, you guys, because I said to them, I'm like, it's a fundraiser. You should totally have a hole where the group in front of you can pay the hecklers to heckle the guys behind them, and just all the proceeds go to Halo. I was like, you would make a killing.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, so I mean, I'm off to Crow's Nest this week. Alvin's gonna go hang out with some family.
You bet.
And we'll check back in
next week
after the week and see how the major went.
Next week, if we can get back into doing a pod every week.
Yeah.
We'll talk about your weekend in the past.
Yeah, hopefully it goes well. And all I can do is go there and try and play my best and see what happens.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
All right, later, guys.
Later.